Hey, hope you liked the little drive there. For this episode, I think we're going to get into some of the random low-hanging fruit we've got. See if we can just get it running a little bit better. I've been struggling back and forth with getting this thing to idle right and not sound like she's choking down some gross gas. The other way this video could go is that I start tearing the interior apart and we start getting that ready to be sound deadened and all that good stuff. So stay tuned and thanks for joining. I think I'm just going to push forward with the project. I mean, we've got it down on the ground, more or less. I'm going to get the 305 running better. Until then, though, I think we're going to move through the shelf behind me. We've got carpet and sound deadening and dashboards and door cards and, you know, we got stereo systems. Man, damn, I don't know. We got it all. Stick with us and I'll show you. I had a buddy on Reddit, a good old friend of mine on Reddit. No, just some user on Reddit send me the dimensions on the frame. Maybe we'll get some of those measurements in this video as well under the shade tree. Yeah, so welcome back to Human Refurbished, you guys. I just wanted to take a second here before we jump into this video and talk a bit about what we're doing, who I am. I got a couple of new subs this week, so thanks for joining. Really, seriously, thanks. I do enjoy doing what I'm doing here on the channel. We're gonna try to get really into the Chevy. She was just out here stumbling away. I was gonna try to let her warm up a little bit, but she wants to die. I got a sneaking suspicion that the tanks are bad and that I'm just at the bottom of said tanks and that we're getting some bad gas. I've still got some exhaust coming out there. Jeez. Let's see if I can get this started up again. Off a little bit here. Alright, she's warmed up. Let's take it for a little spin. After all of our suspension work, and as you can see when I started it up after it's sitting for a while, she smokes and kind of sputters and stuff like that. But now after a few minutes of driving, I got her up to temp. She wants to run well. You can hear the idle turn down. I think I've got some spray back there in the back of the engine. So after running that, I think what we were going to do for this episode is really just dick around until we've got enough footage to string together in some semblance of something for us to watch. and we'll get into that this weekend. But I got some stuff to do this afternoon. We'll get back with you here in the morning. So yeah, here I was driving with my boy this weekend. We took it out for a spin up the Grizzly Bats Road right by our house, and got her to open up at a few of these straightaways. You know, it felt stiff going into the corners. She felt really good. And one thing I was surprised about is the kickdown cable was working, and I was getting the secondaries to open up. And as I come into the straightaway, you can hear that a little bit. The next images kind of give you just a glimpse of the before and after. It gives you kind of a show and tell.
First of all, I've got some valve covers here for the old SBC. Those will go in our pile of kudos.
I think I've been under the shade tree too long.
Okay guys, we broke down what we're going to do on the exterior / engine bay and some other odds and ends. I think it should be a good episode, kind of a long start. I hope you guys are patient with me. I've been dealing with the dentist and stuff. I need to brush my teeth like every other person on this planet. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to traditional cut edits and smashing buttons of sorts. Smash. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I don't miss Harold, and that I don't like looking for him in the trees. Let's see if he's in here. He's such a special dude. Hey, if you didn't know, this was like a vlog. Yeah, the inner workings of a man, and not some fabrication channel. If you didn't know, it was just a dude trying to catch up with a lot of his spare time. If you didn't know, it's just one man with a shit ton of work ahead of him that he has no idea how to do. If you didn't know, this is you watching a dude try to learn how to do all that stuff on YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. Let's come back for another episode when I'm not so fuzzy around the edges and I can get after some of these engine projects. We're going to consider this episode a wrap. This was engine shakedown. I've got a list of things to do and parts behind me on a chair. We'll get right into it on the next episode. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys joining me. That's neat. And I can't help but be humbled by your guys' joining me on my little journey here to figure out how to work on cars. I make jokes about a lot of stuff really, but one of the main jokes on the channel is just like not having a dad around to teach a guy how to use a tool, you know, or maybe it's a flashlight you're holding while you're getting yelled at because you're not shining the light on the right spot. Maybe it's just sometimes we need a buddy to chat with and hang out in the garage, you know. And sometimes it's working on C10s. But either way, you join me, I appreciate it. I'm going to keep posting videos on all the projects, whether it's the square body, whether it's Lily's Civic, whether it's the old pre-runner, or the newer Volvo, or the F-250. That thing's got the Godzilla motor in it. Did you know that? That thing's got like 400 and something horse, and I found like a secret kill mode on that thing that just like, and I'm talking, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's money. Yeah, money. It's no joke. So anyways, come on back for some cool stuff. We're trying to do it, and we'd love to have you. And if you want to have a conversation about anything I'm doing, drop something down in the comments. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. There's probably plenty of you guys going, this dude doesn't know shit about shit, and I should be in there with all them fancy tools telling him what to do. You got your opportunity right there below. Go ahead and get into it. And I'll get in there with you. We can chat it out. I need to have some talking buddies. I appreciate y'all hanging in there for this one. It's kind of just a what the hell are we doing next project. I wanted to get out, kind of do a shakedown on the suspension. There's still some stuff in there that I want to do. And maybe in the next episode, I'll bring the, once we do the oil change and all that, I'll jack up the front and I'll break apart them shocks or whatever else and cut U-bolts. Well, all kinds of stuff. I'm rambling. See you next time. Hit the red buttons. Hit the bell buttons. Don't hit each other. Go forward in peace. Peace out.